wake up late, we don't care. JJ and Mengkin here to share. Sumo talk, ain't no flair. Lazy vibes in the air. Might go stumble through. Sumo tale just for you. No script, no cue.
Hey. Oh, whoa. What are we doing? What is that?
Real
Hey.
punch.
Wow.
Not bad. Water.
Mizu. Nobi
Water.
Mas.
Aqua. Agua.
Mizu. Nobi Mashita.
You're drinking water and not energy drinks?
Well, hear me out. All right. So I have an energy drink in the car. That's pretty far. I have an energy drink in the fridge. It's really near.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say
But that would be one of my Japanese ones.
Oh,
and I don't know if I want to dip into that. You know what I'm saying?
Why don't you have like a collection of energy drinks? Like, don't you have an energy drink fridge?
Okay, so hear me out. I don't have an energy drink fridge, and I drink them as fast as I get them. That's the problem, right?
Did you go to Costco yet to get the whole like?
No, I got to go to Costco. I got to get dog and cat food and ground beef. But the thing about Costco right now in the United States, it's crazy. It's absolutely insane. And you know what? Let me go ahead and like zoom in on this one. It's because of eggs. It's because in America, eggs are just
expensive.
It's not just expensive. It's like COVID.
It's like toilet paper. It's like toilet paper of COVID.
I just said that. You weren't listening to me, but that's okay. Oh. That's all right. That's okay. Yes, exactly. That's exactly the situation. And I don't want to deal with that drama and chaos.
I see.
You know what I'm saying?
Understandable.
So I have an issue with that. And I have an issue with the fact that I can't get what I need and what I want.
Yeah.
I
understand, JJ. I understand, Mr. JJ.
All right. So
I am your co-host, Mengkin. That is Mr. JJ Jones over there. And this is the Minimum Network Podcast.
You pointed the wrong direction, dude.
Well, to me, you're on that side, but okay.
There you go.
To me, when I'm looking on my screen, you're over on my left, but I guess on your screen, I'm on the opposite side.
Okay. Well, now we know it's chaos.
Now we know.
And yeah, thank you. I am JJ Jones, the co-host with the most. Yeah. And what are we here to talk about, Mr. Mengkin? Come on now.
We are here to talk about. Well, I wasn't involved in this thing, but we're here to talk about Honu Sumo having a special guest come to training.
Yes, we did. We had Larry Wheels come, and this is probably the spot where somebody's going to make a post, put up a big post. Larry Wheels. Mengkin didn't do it, did he? He didn't do it.
No, I'm not going to do it.
No.
I'm not in the mode. I'm not in the mood anymore. I'm not in the edit mode anymore. I haven't edited a video for like a week and a half. No.
Yeah.
Or 2 weeks now. I'm off it. I'm off that ADHD hole.
Can you go back on it though?
The problem is to get started, right? Once I get started, I probably could get it and do it. But I will edit the videos before I have to, like, life gets in the way. Don't worry. I do what I need to do. Just, I don't know. I can't give you a timeline. I already have stuff that actually I don't have anything done anymore. I'll get it all done. Don't worry.
We're sorry.
But anyway, we had Larry Wheels come to.
Yeah, Larry Wheels. Yeah, and he's a big guy. He's like 6 foot something, you know, somewhere in the 6 foots.
Mm-hmm.
And it he's really top heavy. It's really top heavy, right? Like I was like, oh yeah, cool. Like he took his shirt off, and I was like, I feel like I should put my shirt back on. But here, I'm gonna go ahead and show us doing some Ichiosh. So boom, boom, bam.
Boom, boom.
All right, Ichiosh time. Oh, my cameraman's moving stuff around in the middle of recording. That's not annoying at all. Look at Danny's form for Ichiosh. It's really good.
Well, Danny is probably has the greatest basics for like sumo.
Danny is by far the most
I mean,
technical guy.
he is Kelly and Danny are Yama's prodigies, right? Basically, his favorite deshi, his favorite students.
Yeah, you know what? That's crazy because weren't you his student too?
Not really. I've only actually met Yama like 4 times.
Really?
Yeah. I
Dang,
know.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
It feels like more, right?
It feels like more, yes. It feels like more because Yama is so, he's so approachable and he's so likable, like, and you talk to him and he always answers. He has a lot to say. Like, I've talked to Yama more online than in person, I think.
All right, here we are. We're gonna have Larry actually pushing right here. He's so stiff. It's very stiff, very stiff, very stiff. Right. And that, like if I can find there's moments when we're doing Shikos. We only did 80. And mind you, I try to push it to 200 like as a standard. And this is because I created an SOP and one of my students was like, hey, 100 isn't enough. We have to do at least 2. And I was like, all right, cool.
That's 201 too, right? That's easy. That's what I do. I do 220 all the time.
Why is your sumo so bad?
My sumo's not bad. I don't get remember, if you watch me, I don't get pulled down.
Okay.
I have strong legs. I keep my legs under me. I just not very good at sumo.
I like your honesty. I like your honesty.
I want to be good. I'm just not that good.
I just want you to check out Melly Mel here. Look at Melly Mel.
Oh, our lightweight women, junior women's, yep. Nationals. I mean, for True World team.
Push, push, push. She's starting to get it. She's starting to get it. Oh, my cameraman went crazy again.
It's taken her a while, but she's getting there.
Well, she's a youth, right? And the youth should take, they have all the time in the world.
She has the will, she has the commitment to do it. Like, she is one of the most consistent people that comes to practice, right?
Yep. She is by far
sometimes twice a week, right? Saturday and Sunday. Sometimes.
Yeah, she does Saturday, Sundays. So she's training 2 times a week, which is the most consistent, right? If you think about that. But yeah, I mean, she's rocking. She's rocking.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh! He's gonna cough. He's gonna cough. Oh, he turned off the mic just in time.
I did. I was panicking. I didn't think I was gonna make it. It was like scratchy. Oh no, here we go. So what's really cool about Larry coming through, he brought a film crew with him, and you can see it's like his production was pretty rad. The
Mm.
the one of the guys had a full like camera rig set up. And then there was like a social media phone presence, right?
Mm-mm.
So I kind of liked how that is.
Well, when you have
The
3 million followers, 2 point something, 3 million, a lot,
I
millions
know
of
it was like
followers.
it was
Before that,
5.4. It was
oh,
5.4, which made it
5.4
funnier
million. Yeah.
because okay. In the chat, I was like, I don't know who this guy is. It wasn't 100% true. Like I've seen him,
You've, yeah.
but like I didn't. It's not one of
Never
those
paid
like
attention. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
watched
Yeah.
his particular content. But it's in my head. It's I was like, I think I've seen him, but I confuse him with the Muscle Beach guy that's like 6'9" allegedly or whatever. And he did a practice with what's his name? Mende.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, is this guy? Like my brain just doesn't pay attention to popular people for the
Yeah.
most part. So I played it kind of cool in the chat, and in our Honu Sumo chat, they roasted me. They're like, "Oh, you don't know who this is?" Blah, blah, blah. I was like, "Oh God, oh, I'm sorry,
I had
guys."
no idea who it was. I
And
don't
then I
watch
looked, I was
bodybuilding
like,
or weightlifting
and then
stuff. So.
once it like hits a little bit, then I just kind of want to dig in a little bit, and I was like, yeah, I guess he's popular. He has like 5.4 million followers or something. And they're like,
Yeah,
well, what
that's
is
nothing
happening?
compared to our 1,000.
It's a strong 1,000. It's a passionate 1,000. And go ahead and leave a comment down here below and talk about how passionate you are for the minimum efforts.
or Honuzimo specifically. I get more specifically.
Oh,
Broadly.
okay, yeah. Honu Sumo on IG. Is that what we're talking about?
That's what we're talking about. We're not talking about Maximum Effort Studios.
Oh, but we're on Maximum Effort Studios at youtube.com.
YouTube.com.
All right. Check out the Shiko situation. All right. So, wah. Oh, it's too loud.
You want to point out where Mr. Larry is?
Larry is where the hell is Larry?
I don't see him.
I
Oh, he's right next to you. Oh, he's next to Danny.
Yeah, he's next to Danny. Yeah, so he's right next to Danny and Kellyanne. And my cameraman probably never gets any closer because that's just what's happening.
I think you needed me there. You know me and my loving the camera stuff.
Yeah, you definitely would have got in there and recorded the things that I was like, hey, you should definitely be
You
here.
wouldn't even have to tell me. I'll do it.
This is also true. You do have a good eye. You took to it extremely natural. I just want to highlight here that Miss Brenda is doing Shikos. All right.
Shikos.
She is doing her Shikos. We got Zeba over here with her hands on her hips doing Shikos.
Properly. What is she doing?
She's falling apart, bro. She's falling apart. But she's trying. She's trying. Let's see. Maybe he gets in there. All right, remove our hips. No, he's literally hiding behind Gary Jones. Yeah, my cameraman is garbage. Kamal, what are we doing? What are we doing? Why didn't you get up in there? Oh, goodness gracious. All right. Oh, he zoomed in on me. Look at that sexiness of JJ going traditional. Oh man. All right. So I have to show you what his frame looks like. And apparently the photos, the videos aren't going to cook right. Let's see. All right. Check this out. Bloop.
Bloop.
So we all got a good demi-glaze on us. We all got a good demi-glaze. We were
I want to talk about something. The guy on the left, the very left, standing up over there, Mr. Joe Poncito. He looks very Mr. ripped. Joe.
No, he's not ripped. He's hungry.
Oh, he's.
This is not Super Joe. No. Don't get it confused. All right. Super Joe went to Japan. That was Joe at 200 pounds that had to cut weight. That was an amazing Joe. This, it's not a bad Joe, but this is a natural Joe. This Joe walks around like 72 kgs. All right. Now,
He
I
looks
do
like he
want to
kept some
say
of the
that
muscle
some
and then dropped
people do get confused where they're like, "Oh, this guy's ripped." And it's like, no, there's a
Well,
thin line between ripped
look
and
at the
hungry.
picture here. He looks like he's ripped, like with the demi glaze.
He doesn't. He doesn't. It's because you see rib cages and stuff. You know?
Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah. I mean, if you want to look at ripped, you look at this guy. This guy is
This guy.
not just ripped, he's also jacked.
Yep.
All right.
Yep, that's crazy.
That's how that works.
Crazy.
Don't get me wrong. I love you, Joe. But you thin Joe right now. You thin Joe.
He's fine with that. He doesn't want. He's done competing at a high level. So
Not yet. No.
no. What is he coming to national?
Let me just tell you that he's not done competing at a high level. All right. Also, while we were talking about Joe, let's go ahead and watch a match with Joe. Mr. Joe Ponsetto.
Ponsetto, Mr. Joe Ponsetto.
Again, I don't know what my cameraman is doing at this point, so we will see.
And this
Damn
is
it.
against.
Damn it. Flip the camera around in the middle of recording. That's fun. All right. Well, sweet. I'm going to just dissect this as we talk in the background because this is a disaster. My cameraman, he's recording the roof now. I don't even want you guys to see that. All right. So it's Larry versus Gary, which sounds funny and it was funny at the time.
Larry and Gary.
And Gary handed me my booty. He picked up my booty and he was like, "You want this back?" And it was a full day of that. I don't know. Me personally, I was not in the best sumo mindset. My brain was doing too much. I was trying to, which I'm so glad Danny was there. Danny was like really like supporting Larry. But I was also trying to command the room a little bit.
Yeah.
And I trained hard the day before, and I was just, you have those days you're just like, I'm here, but I'm just not ready. And Gary was ready. And Gary smashed into me so hard, doing Ichiosh. So it was during Ichiosh, and there's supposed to be a little control at the end. He never had control. He pushed me into the wall. Like there's a wall behind, and I was like, well, it's a good thing we redesigned this so I get pushed into the wall because it sucked. So let's go ahead and add this back in as I was able to rotate the camera, and it'll probably get rotated again, and I'll get mad and I'll say that Kamal sucks again. Oh, and he's talking and he's recording the roof and he's talking about jiu-jitsu, of course. All right. Larry and Gary. You see beautiful JJ over here with the crossed arms. You see Matt Hoodlow doing something. And this is just a photo. This isn't even a match. This is just a photo. I did all of that for a photo. See, this is what you get from minimum effort. All right. We do prep. We do prep.
We don't.
That was a prep. But yeah, this is the prep. I do have to show you. Look how great I look. Look at that. Man.
Not bad, JJ. Not bad.
I got a set of tits on me. You can see like maybe one or two ribs or one or two six.
I'm telling you, it's Biamba, man.
You think so?
Yeah, I think so, JJ. Honestly, I'm not trying to be sarcastic or anything, honestly.
All right. I appreciate that. Yeah. But Mr. Larry Wills has that telltale sign that he's strong as hell because he's got the traps that looks like he's a smaller dude in a bigger guy's body. one of my students showed me that, and I was like, oh, I'll never
I've seen
forget
it.
that.
It looks like
Yeah, yeah. And again, as you can see from that photo, there's just somebody's arm in there. No big deal. No, I love you so much. Why do you do this to me? Why do you stress me like this? Yeah. This is
Okay.
Yeah, I know. So, Mr. Mencken, do you think you could have beat him?
I think if probably could if I don't let him just grab me, right? If I could have gotten inside and then just went for a throw, I don't think he was he could you have moved him pretty easily? He wasn't very
Yeah, so what I was doing, because I don't want to hurt anybody, you know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like I'm not really in the business of hurting people that want to come into classes. So I wasn't worried about a win or a loss. What I wanted to do was just kind of move around a little bit, right? So I practiced a couple of different arm drags, right? And if I can find the match that I had with him, literally all I did was just arm drag, move to the side, arm drag, move to the side. Nothing too crazy, right?
Yeah.
And it's just because what do I get out of beating him, right? They're like,
Yeah.
oh, one of the guys was like, oh, make a highlight reel. It's like, that's not the right spirit,
No.
right? Also,
No.
I'm not that guy to like make a highlight reel and show it around. You know what I mean? I feel like that's
I
tacky.
do that. I would do that.
Would you do that? Would you really do that?
No. I mean, like, I would do it like for myself, not specifically beating somebody else, unless it's you. I'll put all the clips together where I beat you. One clip, one
I
clip. I
mean,
think.
technically, you have done that. You've put the video that you beat me in one clip because there's only one.
Yeah, that's on camera. I've beaten you like 2 more times, I think, in practice.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Once, at least once, when you went, oh no. I've beaten you once at least. I know.
I know you've
remember
beaten me. Okay, so I will
At
say
least
that
once.
you have beaten me at least once. I will say
Yeah.
that. I will say that.
outside of that match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is the thing. It was one time, and God, I have to say it was years ago.
It was years ago. It was before I moved to Japan, so that's 4 years.
Yeah. Because
3.5
when you
years
came
ago.
back, our rounds, we did some rounds, and I kept wanting to fight you. And at one point, I think you were like, "No more." And it was like, "No, get over here."
Yeah.
And you didn't win any of those.
No.
It's
okay.
JJ,
It's okay. I'm not that good at sumo. You're supposed to be the best, and you
I'm
suck.
not.
So
Wow.
aren't you supposed to be
What
the
I
best middleweight?
what I will say is F you. All right.
Oh, today it's PG.
Yes, PG. I don't curse anymore. Ramadan's right around the corner. I have to clean it up.
Oh, is that what you given up for Ramadan?
I give up everything for Ramadan.
You give up. Oh yeah, you give up caffeine. This is true. You give up a whole bunch of stuff. You give up caffeine. You give up cursing.
And nicotine gum. That's a big one
I
for
didn't
me.
even know you chewed nicotine gum.
I like it. I like it a lot. I like nicotine gum. I can't do the rogues. I can't do the rogues or any of those because they've given me like straight to diarrhea town. But nicotine gum gives me just the right little
buzz.
Yeah.
Well, Jay, you got like 8 more days till Ramadan. 9 more days till Ramadan. 8 more days.
Somewhere along those lines. That's cool. We don't really put a
drink all the energy drinks you can. So because it's going to be a tough lead up to nationals.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do like decaf tea. Maybe that's gonna be my thing. I don't know. Who knows?
Who
God, my
knows?
cameraman sucks. All right, I'm gonna show. I'm gonna show some more stuff because I'm like, I was looking and I was like, man, and this was a great day. We had so many people, right? And I have to say, it was a lot of strong matches. Look at Sapati, man.
Funny man.
Got caught by Matt Hoodlow.
You know, Matt Hoodlow hasn't done it for a while, but he's still looking good. I like Matt Hoodlow. Like he's got a good base, I think.
Yeah, he has a good mind to him about it too. Now, if I can get Johnny to compete, I'd be so happy. So Johnny's
He hasn't signed up yet.
he hasn't signed up. He hasn't signed up, and I'm not sure if I can get him to sign up. Like I was, God, my cameraman's garbage.
Is he not interested? Competing?
It's not that he's not. I feel like he doesn't think he's ready. He's ready.
You gotta do it to know if you're ready or not. Like that's the point of it, right?
Yeah. But this is the thing. I see him and I'm like, I think
you're ready.
For sure we can get you to medal at nationals.
Really?
Yes.
Is he middleweight?
No, he would do lightweight.
Lightweight, okay.
Yeah. But he's got good bones to him. I have to fix his arm positioning. If I can fix his arm positioning, then we'll be in a better spot. But
what does he do? BJJ?
He's a BJJ guy. He's a BJJ guy. But he's look at it.
He knows to bend his knees. He's got his one foot in front of the other.
Yeah.
Movement is good.
Oh, I did that. I did that. What happened here?
JJ.
Did I do that?
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, that was me.
Help.
That's what happens when you use an Apple device. My Apple mouse is it's magic. It's magic.
Isn't it
okay? So
mouse?
It is called the Magic Mouse. It is. So Tristan is a new guy, a power.
He signed up.
Lifter. Yep, he just signed up. But man, Gary was in final form. This Gary is a scary Gary.
Scary Gary.
Scary Gary. No,
Millie Mel
record. You're gonna not look at the. Thank you. So close, so close. Zeba's doing great. Melly Mel is finding her style. She's pushing it together, or putting it together, not pushing it together. Thinking too much.
Pushing it together.
Yeah. So what I've been noticing about Melly Mel is that she wants to turn her body, right? So if she's but if she turns, she needs to throw. It's so hard for me to get her to throw. I'm not sure exactly.
She is Todd's daughter, so
yeah. Ooh, and Sammy. Check out Sammy.
You're letting Sammy use your Mawashi, man.
I like this kid a lot. Joe beat him up.
Is he gonna do nationals?
So he signed up for SoCal. And I've been I don't want to make any commitments of him doing nationals until after SoCal. Because I want to make sure that he likes it and he goes out there and he loves it. Because he's going to do the junior division, and the junior division is it's open weight. And he's gonna have to fight a little bit. So if he can get through that and he still wants to do it, then nationals make sense. Does that kind of make sense?
Yes, it does. It does.
And then if we get him to nationals, then it's like, all right, well, what are we doing from there?
Winning it, going to Thailand.
I mean,
Danny.
There's a
and
lot of
Larry.
moving parts.
This is true. This is true.
So Danny is the most seasoned sumo wrestler in our
Yeah,
group.
he's what got. When did he start?
He has,
2017.
I think, a year on me, something like that.
2017,
A year or 6
2018?
months on me.
2017. And what do you consider your official sumo start date, JJ?
I don't know, whatever the video that I can find that has a timestamp. Like I look at that and I go, this was the first day. That's when I started. Right.
I
The
think
first
for
time
me,
you
it's-
put him, the first time I put a Mawashi on is when I say that is, and it's I want to say it was in 2017.
So you got a year on me. I think I would say first time I put a Mawashi on was 2017, but that was for the Akita Sumo tournament. I didn't know any sumo then, so
It doesn't matter.
I would say
the first you that's the start.
Then June 2017. Then
Yeah, that's I think that's the real start, because if you think about putting a Mawashi on, there's a lot to it. There's a lot of ritual to it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's an educational process, and it'd be one thing if it's like putting a gi on, right? Like, but tying the belt in judo is that like it's a final to it, right? It's a closing of a door or a start of a journey. There's a little signature to it, right? Same thing, but even with more of an exclamation point to it for the Mawashi, because there's a technique in the Mawashi going on, so you have to go through that full process. And there's a point where you can say, oh, I don't want to do this. But if you say, I want to do this, or you continue, that's the start.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Boom.
Boom.
Boom. Look how strong he is.
Yeah, look how strong Danny is, though. Like,
I know. Look how calm.
Look how big Danny's legs are.
I know. Man, Danny's got some thighs. You know what I'm saying? Where the booty meets the thigh, but thigh.
Yeah.
Man. And they're so strong and mobile. You're like, man.
Crazy.
I wish. I need to work out more. See, I look at Danny's leg and it makes me want to work out more. But yeah, this was Larry Wills coming through to the Honu Sumo crew. You know, so check out his Instagram. I'm sure he's going to put together a way better video of it.
Yep.
And this is minimum effort. This is what we do.
Minimum effort. Yep. This is what we do.
Some would say that we're minimum effort to the max.
Ja mata ne is what JJ said. Ja mata is what JJ says. Ja mata.
Thank you.
Minimum effort to the max. Sumo wrestling, no tracks. JJ and Mengkin, just relax. Life unfolds with chill acts. Legend falls and strides. Sumo tales bring you lives. We just chat, no surprise. Lost in stories that thrive. No edits, no fuss. Sumo tales just for us. In this groove we trust. It's the lazy talk.